Because all you can see is your face, it's green. Go on then.
Right. I believe it's working now. Disregard what you might have seen before. It didn't work. Welcome to Knox Paranormal. We're going to Beauchief Abbey in Sheffield. We've not done this before, I don't know why. We just haven't been doing other things. Awesome place, got some mega history. There's reports of a white lady being seen here. Reports of other things as well, beasts and things like that. Bunting Nook is not very far, which is just down the road. There's reports of beasts and stuff like that down there. A little bit about history. We're built in the 1100s. Dissolved like all the other abbeys were dissolved. And Cromwell's. Did you hear that?
No.
Anyway, disregard that. Could be an animal. So we've just me and my eldest Ty this evening because everybody else is busy. So, like before, we haven't looked into much about history because we don't want it to push us in a direction name-wise and things like that. So we always look at minimal, just little dates and stuff like that, just to get us going. So we've got a filter on tonight as well, as you can see, because it just gets far too bright for us. Messages are on, stars are on. You can rewind live as well, so if you miss something you can rewind it back. So yeah, let's just get on with it and see what we can do. As you can see, we've got all this equipment as usual, which is very limited. Obviously, when you're out about in the field, you can't always get what you want, especially when in buildings and stuff. We've got everything, but we can't always do it. So, right, is there anybody on? Do you want to just send me a message if there's anybody on, just to let me know that it's working? Possibly. Not a problem if not. We'll just get on with it like we normally do. Right, we'll start with we've got EMF detector. If you don't know what this is, what this does, it is theorised that ghosts are made up of electromagnetic energy. This picks up on that, and there's no electrical device other than what we've got, which is battery wires. So this, what we've got, will not set this off. The only way we can set this off is, it's not even doing it now. Normally you can get it to, see, I figured up till then. See, obviously there's no EMF around this area, so I'm going to pop this somewhere and we'll keep an eye on that periodically. We're in a graveyard as well, so the abbey itself has got its own graveyard around the back. I believe there is somebody, like I said, I didn't look into the history too much, but there is somebody buried here who was something to do with the abbey. I don't know, one of the first people. So if you want to Google it, let me know. Got that EMF over there. Can you see that? It's not going to slide anywhere. There we go. Right. Let's start with the good old EMF. EMF recorder. EVP. Right, here we go. Just going to set this up because it's had no batteries in it. Just give me a minute. Right. There you go. Just for viewers at home, just to show you that what we're on. That says 12. So nothing's been pre-recorded. Is anybody on? Can someone just send us a message, make sure everything's running? Anybody that's watching, just so we know things are running like they should. Then we'll get on with it. Right. I think it's running properly. So we'll start with this one first. Recording. Nobody's touching it. And what we're doing is, me and Tiger's going to stand still, keep quiet while we ask questions. EVP session 1, Beauchief Abbey. Is there anybody within this area that would like to communicate today? Please come forward. Speak to this red light. Can you tell me your name, please? I'm David. This is Ty. I mean you no harm. I'd just like to speak today. That was something in the distance. I think it's traffic. If you'd like to walk over to us, we mean you no harm. Would you like to try and speak to us? Did you work at this abbey? It's tapping over there. How did you feel when Henry VIII dissolved this abbey? Did you live and work here? Do you know what year it is? I'm trying to communicate with the white lady what's being seen. Can you give me your name, please? Right, we'll just try that. See what? The way we work it is we do short bursts because we tend to find that sounds better and it works better. You guys don't get bored, we don't get bored, and it seems to be like they don't get bored either, the spirits, so that's how we work it. So let's listen to this. Is there any responses? Recording. Nobody's touching it. And what we're doing is, me and Tiger's going to stand still, keep quiet while we ask questions. EVP session 1, Beauchief Abbey. Is there anybody within this area that would like to communicate today? Please come forward. Speak to this red light. Can you tell me your name, please? I'm David. This is Ty. Mean you no harm. Just like to speak today. That was something in the distance. I think it's traffic. If you'd like to walk over to us, we mean you no harm. Would you like to try and speak to us? work at this abbey? It's tapping over there. How did you feel when Henry VIII dissolved this abbey? Did you live and work here? Do you know what year it is? I'm trying to communicate with the white lady what's being seen. Can you give me your name, please? Right, we'll just try that. Right. Didn't seem to be any responses on that. That's not the only thing we've got. You might have seen one of these before. This is called an SB7 in particular. It's SB11s and stuff like that. What this does, if you're not familiar with it, it scans radio waves, but it doesn't lock on to a radio wave, so it just gives you the white noise. This is also theorised that spirits can pick up on this white noise, use it to manifest, speak, and all range of things. They can use it, so we're going to try and communicate in real time with this. We also go backwards with this. We always backwards sweep, because if there is any voices what come through on the radio, it won't make any like sense, if that makes sense. If we're going forwards, it might pick up on a voice that did actually say something on radio. If it's backwards, there's less chance of that, so that's why we do it. So I'll just get this going. Turn this on.
Enter radial in plane. Enter aux in plane.
Right. Let me know if you can hear that. Is there anybody who would like to use this device to speak to us? Please do so now. Could you give me a name, please? Did you work at this abbey? Is your body buried here? Can you touch that black box there? It can't harm you in any way, it's not witchcraft, but it will let us know that you're here if you want to communicate. Did you live and work at this abbey? Are you happy about us being here? Try a different sweet with it. Would you like to give us your name? I'm David, this is Ty. What's your name? Are you English? Are you proud to be English? Do you know what year it is? Is there any children present? What do you think about Henry VIII? Do you have the power to speak to us? This ain't witchcraft. We cannot harm you. Just want to talk to you. Give us a chance. Is there anybody present here to speak to us today? Would you like to come closer to us? Give us your name. Could you tell me how many spirits reside in this area? Let's have a walk. Get a bit closer to Abbey. You done with that torch? I got it, yeah. Follow me. You see it?
Yeah.
Was this your place of work? Could you tell us what year this was built? If you don't want us to be here, would you like to tell us to leave? You can trust us, and we will come back at some point with more people or different people. Trying to contact the white lady, what's been seen? Are you present? What's your name, please? Let's have a walk back up here. Do another EVP session. Because sometimes you just have to gain the trust for them to speak. That's what I'm trying to do at the minute. Can you give us your name, please? Did you lose your life in this area? Can you touch this black box over here? Which way is it? Tide, I'm standing on everything.
Can't see.
Can you touch that black box? Can you touch it? Just give it a little knock. Can you show yourself to us? Please try and speak to us. We've travelled to come and make contact with you. You can trust us. Can you tap that black box? Speak to viewers now. Simon, if you're on, could you try and type for me? Send us a message. If not, send me a WhatsApp. Just let me know. Cheers, buddy. Come on, give that box a little tap. Let us know that you're here. It's not going to hurt you. Just get a little shove. Be very easy to move that. I'd do it if I was a spirit. Can you do it? I believe you're trying to speak to us through this device. Try a bit harder. I can hear something trying to get through. Come on, tell us your name. Give a little tap. Give a little tap. Like this. Can you do that? Right. We'll try another EVP session. Try another one of these. Might have gained the trust. As you can see. We're on 13. So the next one will be 14. EVP session 2, Beauchief Abbey. Now that we've gained, think we've gained the trust, you can see that we're not going to harm you. Can you make your way over to us? Use our energies. There's a little light on the floor. Can you just use that? Tell us your name, please. It's a beautiful, calm night. Ideal to try and speak to us. Did you lose your life within these grounds? How did you feel when Cromwell came and did his thing? Did you help to build this magnificent building? I'm David, this is Ty. What's your name, please? Is there a lady dressed in white that resides in this area? Are you here? Would you like us to leave this area? Can you show us what we think you went through? Could you put the feeling upon us what you went through? How did that make you feel? We'll try that. EVP session 2, Beauchief Abbey. Now that we've gained, I think we've gained your trust. You can see that we're not going to harm you. Can you make your way over to us? Use our energies. There's a little light on the floor. Can you just use that? Tell us your name, please. It's a beautiful, calm night. Ideal to try and speak to us. Did you lose your life within these grounds? How did you feel when Cromwell came and did his thing? Did you help to build this magnificent building? I'm David, this is Ty. What's your name, please? Is there a lady dressed in white who resides in this area? Are you here? Would you like us to leave this area? Can you show us what we think you went through? Could you put the feeling upon us what you went through? How did that make you feel? Try that. Seems to be inconclusive. I'm going to try the laser thing in an inconspicuous area. Try asking if the spirit will move past the laser. Perhaps maybe we'll see some shadows. We'll try that. And pop this over here. Second. Is anybody able to message us? I don't think they are they?
Don't know.
Not had any through though, have we?
No.
Very, very strange lately Facebook. just not doing what it's supposed to do, will it? If you're not familiar with this gives us a grid. You'll see in a minute what I mean if you haven't seen it before. What I'll do is it'll be very easy for us to see spirits past this grid. But that will only work if I put the battery in the right way, like so. There we go. Right. You see that on screen?
Yeah.
Right. If you can't speak to us, perhaps maybe you could move across these green lights so we can see you. Could you try doing that for us? They can't harm you in any way. It's not witchcraft. But we'll be able to see you. Could you try and move across, please? I'm just going to turn it. Could you move across this grid? Could you make those little green dots? Could you make them black out? Can you see them? Can you move across them? Move across those lights, come towards us. They can't harm you. Ooh. Did you hear that?
No.
It sounded like someone touched that black box that was on there, which is not on there anymore. Could you make that noise again, please? And again. If that's what you're able to do, could you do it again for us, please? I can hear something over there. Like a click click.
Yeah.
Come on, do it again for us, please. It almost sounds like this torch. Click click. Well, that was what I heard. Can you make the noise again, please? Or move across these lights. I'm hearing it here now. Did you hear it?
No.
If you're moving closer to us, can you make it more obvious? Right. What's going to happen is we're gonna leave if you want us to. So can you give us a sign that we need to leave? Can you do that? Can you throw something at us? Could you make a loud noise? Could you touch one of us? Just anything you can do for us? And we'll leave you alone. Just one thing. Anything? No? We will return. Could you give us a sign if you want us to return? Perhaps maybe speak to us next time? I want to thank you for having us. We know that you've shown yourself to people. We just like the opportunity to speak to you. Now, if I don't do it this time, that's fine. We will return. And hopefully next time you'll know that you can trust us. You'll be able to speak to us. So thank you for having us. Right, I'll leave it at that for tonight. It seems a bit quiet. One thing that you probably won't believe, and I can see why you wouldn't, is that generally sometimes what happens is when we have these things, very quiet nights like this, and we'll say as farewells and we'll say bye on live stream, then we'll get stuff as we're walking home or as we're going back to the car and things like that. It's weird, it's strange. It's as though like they don't want to do anything in front of people, like technology wise. It's strange. A lot of people say that's a lot of crap. Maybe so, but it just seems to happen sometimes. So not a very long one tonight. Just wanted to try this place. Half a team in here, well 3/4 of the team in here.
Most
What?
Most of the team.
Most of the team in here. Yeah, 3/4. Yeah. So Ty's been coming out more and more. He's enjoying it. He's come out and giving me a hand with the camera and stuff. Otherwise I'd have been on my own and struggling like I were in Scotland. So if you've tuned in, sorry about messages if not working. I ain't got a clue what's happening. But a lot of you guys know me personally anyway, so if there's anything, especially like Simon, he'll be taking screenshots and stuff and sending them through. Love that, all that kind of thing. Thanks for having me. Thanks for watching. Not very good, but this is how it goes. You're not going to get it every time, and we don't. 80-90% of the time we get nothing. But that's because we are real, what we do. Everything's real, live, and it's raw. There's nothing we do to manipulate the environment. We just say it how it is. So when we get something, it is 100% genuine, and I'll stand by that forever and ever. You'll know that. You guys won't know me, and you've been watching this for a while, you'll know that. So thank you for tuning in, and we'll try again at some point. We've got something coming up at Halloween, I believe, towards Halloween. I'm just still trying to work that out. That should be quite cool. I'll make that pretty cool. We'll try to. So thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you later. I'm just here to Ty because you've not seen him all night.
See you later.
Cheers guys, bye bye.